What do people not realize is insanely dangerous? Taking Tylenol and drinking alcohol. Liver failure, here we come. Flaming shots. Seriously, don't do it. Letting kids sit in your lap on a riding lawnmower. I see it all the time and it sounds harmless. Something your papa might let you do when you were a kid. I thought so too, until a nurse at a children's hospital told me that's the #1 reason why kids come in needing limb amputations. Shudder. Fighting. Sure, everyone knows it's dangerous. That's the point. And most of the time it's just bloody noses and fat lips. But every once in a while someone will fall wrong or get hit in the wrong place and never get up again. I saw a 16-year-old girl get paralyzed in a fight at school after a kick to the head. She just slumped to the ground like a sack of cloth, and I don't think the kicker ever thought that would happen. He ended up facing serious criminal charges. 2 young lives ruined over some pointless Edit. Here's how it went down. This was at a high school. 2 groups had a small altercation earlier in the day and basically said meet at lunchtime. You bring your crew, we'll bring ours, and we'll fight. One group got all their friends from school, but the other group called in outside help. An older brother of one of the guys turned up to fight. He was about 19/20 years old, but had the body of an adult and was clearly a trained fighter. And he moved through these kids like a hot knife through butter. It was actually a disgusting thing to witness. There were a few teachers present, but they couldn't control it at all because it was a rolling, chaotic brawl. One kid was getting his clock cleaned by this older guy, and his older sister tried to break it up. The big guy turned to her and delivered a spinning roundhouse right to her head, and the force was enough to break her neck. He realized he fucked up right away because he immediately left the scene. Then it was left to the teachers to look after the kids. And it wasn't just the girl with her neck broken. There were kids with obvious concussions walking around. Fully unconscious kids. Blood everywhere. The works. One of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. Texting while driving. It's not just about whether you are going to make mistakes. It's really more about whether you are going to be able to react to other people's mistakes. Leaving a toothache without medical attention. It's quite often an easy fix, but leaving untreated can result in massive infections which can affect the brain. Driving. The ocean. Looking directly up at hanging icicles. You need to look at them from slightly to the side, never directly underneath. Feeding wildlife. It can be just as dangerous for them as it can be for you. Anything involving the head and neck. You can break your neck and kill yourself doing a backflip. You can suffer fatal brain injuries if you fall back and hit your head on the pavement. Like, for as much crap as human beings can survive, people underestimate how easy it is to die. Biking in cities. I'm looking at you, Boston. Not vaccinating. Not wearing a jimmy. Being significantly overweight for extended periods of time. Most people know it's bad for you, but they don't fully comprehend just how bad it is for pretty much your entire body to be under the constant stress of 40+ pounds of useless fat. Tanning. Construction. Texting while driving. It's just one text. Gasoline fights.